What's going on, guys? It's Kude here, and today we're on Mortal Kombat, the upcoming challenges and events, and the next tower's release date. Yes, and we're going to talk about the crypt in this video because we got to fill in the... Okay, we won't go too much into depth about it because we're going to have a separate video based on the crypt and some Fatal Tower gameplay soon, along with some other stuff. It'll be fun. But I wanted to make a quick video talking about the next tower since a lot of people have been wanting to know when the next tower is going to be. But first, we gotta see what is going to be after the Classic Noob Saibot challenge, which, by the way, is just as gorgeous as I thought it was going to be. People are liking it, and people are waiting for the Classic Shang Tsung challenge to come out. So hopefully that is soon. Hopefully. So let's go see what is after the Classic Noob Saibot challenge.
Impressive.
The next challenge is Kintaro. Yeah. Not very eventful. This is not Classic Shang Tsung. He looks so silly, alright? He looks so silly. But it's interesting. A lot of people have wondered if Motaro or Tor could actually make an appearance in MK Mobile. And with both of those characters being characters in MK1, I don't remember if Farah Tor is going to be a playable character fully. I think Motaro is going to be a cameo character, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. But Motaro would be a cameo character, and then Farah and Tor would be a playable character. Considering they have 4 armed characters in MK Mobile, I think it's possible that they could fit both of those in this game, but it would be a little difficult. Bronze characters only, silver and bronze characters only, silver characters only, you're just going to have martial artist characters, that was a weird way of saying it, martial artist characters, and then Sub-Zero must be on your team. And here's Kintaro. Kintaro, Art of the Shogun. If you successfully block a special attack, he has a chance to retaliate with a jump stomp on the opponent, which applies fire dot. Kintaro and his whole team will take reduced damage from fire dots. Maybe that's kind of useful in battles where the team you're fighting against relies heavily on dots, but overall, Kintaro is one of those characters, you know? Alright, so let's go see if there's anything after Kintaro. While there's nothing after Kintaro as of now, guess what is planned? Edenian Tower for 40 days. Let's go over the start date. Edenian Tower Normal will be starting on August 25th at 9 a.m. Central Time. Please keep in mind that I said Central, so convert your time zone to Central to see exactly what time it'll start, because the day will be the same for everybody unless you're, 6 or 7 hours ahead of time, you know what I mean? Or a whole day ahead of the rest of the world. And it'll be ending on October 4th at 9 p.m. Central Time. We don't currently have the date for Edenian Tower Fatal. It is not planned yet. So what I imagine is that the developers are going to be planning it maybe 10, 20 days into Edenian Tower Normal. They're not planning it just yet, but they're going to be waiting to do that. As we all know, I showed it off in my first upcoming packs video that the rewards for Edenian Tower have changed. They are not the same. Here, look at the rewards that is the normal right now. Circle Shadows, Katana, Injustice 2 Raiden, Hellspawn Scorpion, and Ace of Knaves Joker. There's a slight change, but overall, it's not the biggest. Fatal is where the biggest change is at. And I'll show the Fatal off in this video anyways, just because. But I also want to do a 1 through 200, because believe it or not, guys, Kude didn't do a 1 through 200 back in the day for Edenian Tower Fatal, so I cannot just show the video I had before. So Kude's got to go make a new one. And oh man, is making the 1 through 200s kind of annoying. It's not the best process. It's kind of boring, But seeing the final end product is always so satisfying, especially since it helps players see exactly battle by battle what it is that they'll have to be going up against. But yeah, let's pull up Fatal and show what it looks like. But I want to preference that the Fatal has not been planned yet, so it will not be dropping with the Edenian Tower normal right away, as of now at least. Okay? Double whammy, not only do we have to show off the Edenian Tower normal start date, we also get to talk about my favorite reptile event. Yes, reptile event is coming back very soon. Reptile event will be starting on September 1st at 11 a.m. Central Time, and it'll be going on for 7 days, and it'll be ending on September 8th at 11 a.m. Central Time. Exactly 7 days. So yeah, if you're looking out for the reptile event, it's just in about 15 days, because there's 31 days of August. Sometimes I honestly forget how many days are in a month. This is where I think the biggest change has been made. Sorry, not all the changes, because normal has been revamped, just not very much. But look at the Fatal rewards. Every single thing has been changed from the Fatal rewards. The only character that's the same in here is MK11 Rain, which makes sense because it's a Edenian Tower. You know what I mean? But looking here, you get classic movie Sonya Blade, which wasn't even in the Sorcerer's updated rewards. So this is going to be interesting. If you wanted the chance to max out classic movie Sonya Blade, like maybe you have her high fusion from paying already, or you purchased her from Soul Packs, got her a few times, or you just want to fuse her up or unlock her for the first time, this is the way to go. Edenian Tower Fatal will guarantee one of these 5 characters, which is pretty friggin' awesome. I don't think I'm going to make a 1 through 200 on it just yet, since it hasn't been planned, but when it is planned, I will drop a 1 through 200 for this one as well, because, Kude also did not do it for Fatal. If he didn't do it for normal, he didn't do it for Fatal. I think we should go beat past Cody up for that one. Alright, I think we should go beat him up. I want to mug him on the streets for that one. I don't want to talk too much about the crypt because I do want to show 1 through 200 for the normal Edenian Tower since it is planned. But I do want to mention it because it's a big deal. So if we go to the crypt store, we go to equipment, have a look, folks. Thunderlord Stormweaver and Widowmaker are both available for purchase. This is a big deal because they've only been cycling the Lantern, Shang Tsung's Brutality Epic, and then the Necromancer's Death Favor and the Necromancer other, rare piece. They've been cycling the 2 Brutality sets, and they finally changed it to 2 completely different equipments, but they're both tower related. That's because Faction Wars gear cannot be purchased. It is not available in the crypt store whatsoever in the game files. But every other tower piece in the entire game is in the crypt store and can be purchased. However, the developers have to enable it, just like this. They have to actually put them and make them available for purchase. This store could be full of stuff just like this, but they purposely only make it 3 things. They could add on as many as they want. We'll see in the future if they do start to update and add more, like let's say 4 equipments for purchase. I think they're just experimenting and seeing how it goes. But it's interesting to see that they dropped Stormweaver first, right? This is the first gear you can purchase, and then Widowmaker is the second gear you can purchase. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I'm thankful that they're offering old tower gear. It's interesting to start with Thunderlord Stormweaver, and it's definitely planned out ahead of time because they're even putting Dark Raid in here. So it's like, hey, look at this Combat Pass exclusive Brutality. They are giving the hardest gear to obtain from the Nightmare Tower. This has the lowest drop rate out of all the gears in the Nightmare Tower. That's what I remember, at least. So this is a good gear to guarantee to be able to fuse up. Widowmaker, however, it isn't a Brutality set, and it's just a random rare. It's a good gear, I would say, but it has nothing to do with Nightmare Tower. So I wonder if the developers are just planning to do this going forward. Is the Epic always going to be a Brutality set, and is the Rare always going to be just a random piece? Or are we going to do switcheroos, where this is the Brutality set, and this is just a random Epic piece? We don't really know right now. But that's the fun part, is we get to just see this all unfold and start somewhere. So if you have been dying to get this epic piece. Buy it now. I wouldn't go for this just because it's so new. It's an Elderwind Tower piece, and we just had Elderwind Tower literally in the last update. So if you don't have this rare, I don't know what you're doing. But this piece, yes, I would purchase one copy if you don't have one already. Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. We're going to go more into depth about some other stuff, but I want to show 1 through 200 first off so you guys can see the Edenian Tower normal battles, and then this video will end. So thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the battles 1 through 200, and yeah.
can save your alibi. I already know you lied. Oh no, no, don't even try. Watch the flame in me ignite.